Think about the last 10%. Leaders who are truth tellers, who both share and ask for the last 10% of an uncomfortable truth. I heard a leader say that many leaders have a mostly honest relationship with those closest to them, except for the last 10%. In other words, when leaders have to share something, they hold back on the last 10% of the truth because it might inflict pain. Leaders also ask those they lead for the full uncomfortable truth, and Ephesians 4 tells us why it's so critical. Instead, speaking the truth in love, we will grow to become in every respect the mature body of Him who is the head, that is Christ. Simply put, speak the truth in love and you will grow. No truth means no growth. And as a leader, I want to grow. I want to make new mistakes. In 2009, I'd been at our church for 14 years and we were relocating, but Jesus was drilling down hard on my heart. In prayer, He asked me to go to about a dozen leaders who had left our church over the last decade and ask them 3 questions. I was to ask, what have you learned since leaving our church? Why is it difficult for us to hold on to high-capacity leaders? And the last question was hard. I was to ask them, what would you say to me if you could speak into my life regarding my leadership? And I was to prep them with this statement, please don't hold back. Give me the last 10% of what is in your heart. There were about a dozen leaders then who agreed to meet with me. I didn't tell the board or my wife or my staff, but these leaders spoke truth to me. It was hard to hear, but I needed to hear it. And in our next session, I'll tell you what they said. If I was to grow, I had to be willing to hear the truth. For now, remember this, genuine listening is more critical than honest telling, because if there is no truth, there is no growth.